When space in your garden is at a premium, give it the premium treatment. But if grand and gorgeous is the inspiration you're looking for,
this is the place to be.
well, it's not often that you think about a laundry being a peaceful retreat.
That's exactly what this is going to become.
With land in urban areas becoming more and more scarce, it's so important you make use of all the space on your property. Now, I'm not just talking about front and rear gardens. I'm talking about pathways, utility areas, and underutilised nooks. You need to change your mindset, make the most of what you've got. And you never know, you might have a little something on the side. Take this side path. It runs the full length of the house. It's great access and it leads to the back garden. It's currently about 24 square metres and that is a lot of wasted space. So I'm going to rethink this whole area and I'm going to create a new garden. I'm going to start by shifting the path off to the side. That way it's not going to go straight down the middle. On the skinny side, I'm going to put in a really nice screening hedge to get rid of the fence. On the larger side, well, we've got lots of room for planting, and halfway down, I'm going to put a bench seat so you can sit and enjoy the garden. And because it's all used for access, of course, I'm going to stick in some garden lighting. Well, now I've designed it, it's time to get to work. Thanks, Graham. It's so kind of you. The old pine edging and paving just didn't cut it, so we've got rid of them and I've actually dropped the level down. That means for our new pathway, the start and exit point won't be higher than the path itself. I've also put down a string line, which gives us an edge to lay to. It's off to the side, so we've got loads of room for planting next to the house. So I'm replacing a stepper path with a stepper path. Well, let me tell you what was wrong with the first one. It was right down the middle of the garden, which meant both garden beds were really quite small. It was old and it was dated as well. So I'm using this. This is a modern concrete paver. It's really hard wearing. It's got a nice contemporary colour to it. It's 400mm by 400mm, and by putting them side by side, it makes our path 800, which is really nice to walk down. I've also spaced them out 200mm apart. Oh, laser eyes is at it again. And what that does is it gives me space for gravel in between the two. I've got Shannon powering along with the path whilst I extend 3 of the sections out in this direction. It's going to give me a nice flat spot for a bench seat. Now, this is a lovely area, as you can tell. It's a really nice sun trap. You're going to be able to enjoy the planting. Once I've got this rigged up, I need to organise an electrician to get the power point for the lighting.
G'day, mate.
Hi, mate. How you going?
Good. Hayden.
Charlie.
Nice to meet you, Charlie.
I'm after a plug socket on the corner there.
Yeah.
I can set up my garden lighting off.
Yeah, too easy.
Perfect.
No
Thanks.
worries, we'll get done.
For our hedging, I'm using the water housia or weeping lily pilly. Now, I really like the lime green growth here. It adds a bit of light and it doesn't clutter the space up too much. Now, most hedging plants are either medium or large trees. What makes them a great hedging plant is how they react to pruning, and the water housia is perfect when you prune it. It becomes more dense and it doesn't mind being kept nice and narrow, which is what we're after. What we want is height, so this is the perfect plant for us. Outside the window pane. The colour theme I'm going for in this garden bed is one of the lime green in the foliage, which I'm bringing out in some taller miscanthus here. This variety is called Gold Bar. It's going to get to about 1.5 metres, and then throughout autumn and into winter, put on a bit more height with the flower heads. But then I'm combining that with a real contrast with this Tibouchina, with its deep purple flowers. Now, this is a variety called Jules. It stays really small. I love Tibouchinas. You can get them in these small sizes all the way up to trees. And I think the purple and the yellow works really well together. To complement the Tibouchinas and really bolster that purple colour, I'm using this salvia called Homestead. Now, this is so easy to grow. It needs lots of sun to flower well. It'll flower all the way through autumn into early winter, and then come spring, what you need to do is just chop it down, leaving these new shoots coming out, and it'll just do it year after year. To add a little bit of texture to this planting scheme, I'm using Casuarina Cousin It to spill over onto the path, and then a bit of vertical accent in this Carex called Dusky Fountain. This bronze colour just seems to make the purple sing as well. As a feature in the centre point of this new garden, I'm planting this lovely maple, and the variety is Sangu Kaku. It doesn't get invasive roots, so it's fine up against the house. It's not going to get too big either, but what it's going to give us is lovely vertical height and a canopy over the bench seat that's going in. The moment of truth. A perfect fit. Almost like I planned it. Almost. Garden lighting really doesn't have to be that difficult. All you need is an external plug socket. This one's really simple. It's just low voltage, even runs off Bluetooth as well. When it comes to garden lighting, you're trying to achieve two different effects. One, you want to light up your features, like this tree. And secondly, you want to add a sense of practicality. So I'm going to be lighting the path. But rather than having them all down one side, I'm going to alternate them so it washes light across the path. I'm putting two on this side, so it highlights all our planting. And then one as a crossover, back up on the hedge. To finish off our path, I'm just filling in our spaces with some gravel. And what that does is it stops the path from being so directional, so you won't rush down it. You'll slow down and you'll get to enjoy the garden. And to finish off the garden beds, of course, a little bit of mulch. Well, we really haven't done much work here, but what a transformation. By simply moving the path, it's given us all this space for garden bed. We've also added some lighting and, of course, this lovely bench to sit down and take a look at the handiwork. But I don't think we could call this a wasted space anymore.
Wow, what an impressive entrance. The roadway is lined alternately with Oriental and then London plane trees. Then you come to the entrance with beautiful golden gleditzias, the variety called Sunburst. All of these beautiful trees lead up to this magnificent homestead, which is called Noojee Lea, in the central west of New South Wales. Old trees in the home paddock, including Himalayan cedars, jacarandas, even an old bunya pine from Queensland. And then you come across this magnificent Chinese elm in all its glory. Now, the garden is seldom open to the public, but I've got an exclusive access for you, so let's come on a fantastic journey. The area around Canowindra here is well known for its really rich farming soils. When the pioneers came out and built these fantastic homesteads, they realised, wow, we're a bit remote, not only from big towns, but from the big smoke itself. So they then had to create fantastic gardens, somewhere for the families and the staff to actually relax, but they also had to produce food. This is one of those original grapefruits. Would you believe it? It's an absolute monster, a couple of 100 years old. Sadly, many of these homesteads have actually disappeared over the years, but not so with Noojee Lea. It's been really well looked after. In fact, over the years, many renowned landscape garden designers have added to the garden. If you like, the magic and the mystery continues right the way through the garden. Even this gate and beautiful dry stone wall. The garden and the wall were designed and built by Paul Bangay. And it's typical of Paul because you've got this beautiful entrance which sort of entices you to come in. But when you get in, you're confronted by yet another wall, but this time it's a hedge of Eleagnus. But you've just got to go on. The roses are really sensational. This golden one is in fact soul mate, 2 words. There's also white iceberg and lots of pinks and apricots all the way through. It's looking quite sensational. They've added lots of perennials. Now at this time of the year, the dahlias are looking good. They've even got a sort of an apricot-y pink agastaki, a beautiful cobalt blue aster, and one of the primroses there as a real mass carpet. Really good selection to take the heat during summer and the colder conditions during winter.
Stay every day and let me love you better. Stay every day.
And of course, a thriving veggie garden to produce all that food for the homestead. Tomatoes, there's sorrel, lettuce, mignonette, pumpkins, it's all going a riot. And this fantastic architectural plant here with fabulous flowers is an artichoke. There's always been an orchard here at Noojee Lea, dating from, in fact, the 1860s. And some of those original fruit trees are still here, including this amazing quince. Look at it, it's still loaded with fruit. It's been pruned, regrown, pruned and regrown right over the centuries. There's also a persimmon and some nut trees, which you don't see very often. Almonds and walnuts. And of course, right here in the orchard, a very beautiful apricot. There's also 500 hectares of beautiful vineyards surrounding the entire property. It's a very productive place.
The temperature's rising, 'cause it's time to see.
As a very hot sun sets in the west, this is the place to be. It's a beautiful, more informal courtyard, close to the house, close to the kitchen. The whole courtyard is surrounded by an arbour. On this side we've got jasmine, imagine the perfume in spring, and on this side we've got Pandora, the native wonga vine. So there's always vegetation surrounding this cool arbour. And of course, with the kitchen so close, this is really the herb garden. You've got bay trees in the corners and lots of herbs down here, rosemary, thyme. But the most important thing is it's a lovely, cool oasis. 42 yesterday, it'll be 40 tomorrow, and this is the place where everyone should hang out. You know, there's a reason why we see so many roses and familiar trees in country properties throughout Australia. It's because they withstand everything that the climate throws at them, whether it's heat or fires or floods or, of course, prolonged terrible droughts. Even this rose here, it's a weeping standard called Seafoam. It's over 40 years old and it's copped a bit of a battering over the last few days with the heat, but it's still coming into flower. You could cut a few for a vase indoors. But like the families, they're maintaining the tradition of our pioneer pastoralists who set up Australia and created beautiful properties like this. And we need to keep supporting them.
Hello, Bill.
Pleased
Lovely to meet you. You too. Hello.
Hi. Hi, Helen.
So we're very excited about meeting you guys because your daughter Jessica contacted us and told us about your story. So maybe you could fill us in a bit further. I know that you've served for our country. How long for?
Served for 15 years.
Yeah.
In a variety of places.
In the army?
In the army.
Yep.
Started at Brisbane, Canberra, Townsville, Rwanda, Bougainville, East Timor,
Wow.
Sydney.
How is that possible?
Yeah, well, look, it's just, that's the way it is
That's
with the
the
army.
life, isn't it?
That's the life.
And obviously serving the country rubbed off because your daughter Jessica went into the Navy.
Yeah, look, we're very proud of Jess. Jess has had some challenges in her life and she's done extremely well.
Tell us about this home and how long you've been here and how the experience has been for you both.
So this is really the longest we've
Stayed in any one place.
lived here. Yeah.
And look, it's got good bones.
Got fantastic
Yeah.
bones.
Probably
It's just-
needs
it's
a bit of a
tired
freshen up.
now, yeah,
yeah, that's
getting
what you want to say.
tired.
Tired. I was just going to say we could possibly, update it a little
Yeah.
bit. We're thinking that one room we could bring up to date is the laundry. So, what don't you like about that room?
Probably more bench space, because at the moment, as soon as I bring the washing in, it usually sits on the dining room table because there's just nowhere to put
And
it.
everywhere else.
When you work full time,
Yeah.
I find, especially in winter, I don't hang washing out on the
Yeah.
line. So maybe
Yep.
an indoor, some sort of line.
So basically, what everyone wants in the laundry: space, organisation, and
Yes.
somewhere to dry things.
I know.
Oh wow, it's gonna be tight.
It's tight, but it's long.
Yeah, I mean, this is a great size laundry. Now, the great thing about this is that Jess, their daughter, is going to take the appliances,
Fantastic.
and I believe we're going to use the cabinets in another project down the track. But you know what we need to do? First
Clear it
things
out.
first, clear it out. Helen loves a plant. So we're actually thinking about putting like an oak reveal in that window and then a shelf so that she's got somewhere where we can put a bit of greenery, or when she's propagating her seeds that she can put it up there.
Yeah.
But to do that, we are going to change the door because we need to put a glass door in to get more light in. Now, staying neutral doesn't mean you have to go completely bone or into your light greys. You can actually still bring a lot of warmth into a room. Here, if we'd actually had to replace these floor tiles, it would have been the most expensive job in this entire room. Instead, we're working with them, and they're actually the inspiration for our colour scheme. So we're going to do clay pipe 100% on this back wall, a half strength along this wall, and we're going to keep that entire wall white just to punch as much light as we can into this room. We're going to add warmth with beautiful earthy pieces like this. We're going to have the beautiful oak timber on the reveal of the window, and it will also be the tile trim. So believe me, when it all comes together, this is going to look fabulous.
All right, Bill, the laundry is cleared out.
Excellent.
Now's the exciting part. We get to rebuild it. So to start off, we've got these flat pack cabinets. We need plenty of storage. These are the easiest to put together, mate, because all the hard work's been done. Cut to size, pre-drilled, fixings are in there. So let's open it up and get started. So the tip here is if you are going to be using your cordless drill, set it to low speed and low power as well. That way you don't shoot the screw right through the chipboard.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's a good lesson.
Otherwise you can just use a hand screwdriver. There we go. Well, the good news is, Bill, with this one finished, almost, there's only 2 more to go.
All the roads are clear in my head. I don't feel your guidance,
Go right to the end.
Yep.
but I sing my
Right. And then we'll just leave a bit of a gap.
Well done.
That is gorgeous. The bench top is a caboodle, it's heavier, and it's just had a whitewash put on it. And doesn't that just look
It
fantastic?
looks excellent.
Now, we've gone for a matte finish on our paint. The reason why, we don't want too much gloss and shine in here. We want this laundry, once it's finished, to feel retreat-like. It's really soft and relaxing.
It's feeling good, good, good. Good, 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 good. It's feeling good, good, good.
Griggsy,
Oh,
look at this.
wow, that looks a little bit sexy.
Tassie oak window
Helen's
reveal.
gonna love
How good's that?
this.
So we slip it in.
Right,
You get that in. We're gonna have to go in square.
okay.
Nice and snug. So that means we don't have to put any fixings in there.
Brilliant.
Yeah. And a dowel to support the shelf. That goes in there.
What a simple way to jazz up an old window.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Now, if you want to make tiling as easy as possible for yourself, the trick is to have as minimal amount of cuts as possible. Choose a tile with a nice straight edge. So here we're going to be going along here, which means we only have to cut in underneath this windowsill. Now the beauty of this also is we're using a ceramic tile. Why choose ceramic over a porcelain? Well, when you're cutting a tile with a ceramic tile, it happens seamlessly. With a porcelain tile, you have a lot more chance of breakage. All right, so now it's as simple as putting the adhesive on.
I'm right beside you, but I can't breathe. And this is all that I've been thinking. Hello, hello, so nice to see you. Hello, hello, mind if I keep you?
Riggsy, I'm loving it.
How good's it looking? It's actually all coming together the way we hoped it would.
Yeah, so much brighter.
Yeah, and it feels bigger. I mean, just this bench space alone, I think that just blows you away when you come in here now.
It's absolutely huge, but stick around because there's plenty more to come. For the doors on our linen cupboard, we've decided to go with a raw door. That way we can finish it the way we like. Now, when you buy them raw, on the back it already comes finished with melamine and the spots for our hinges. But on the front, it's obviously plain. Now, the look we're going for is shadow line. You can buy these already finished with pencil line, but we want a wider groove. That way it has a more modern, contemporary look. To get that, I've just made a jig for my trimmer. I'm going to mark out where I want my grooves, sit the jig in place, and then I can go through with the trimmer. You just want to make sure that it's only 1 to 2 mil thick. That way, over time, the door won't twist and buckle.
Oh goodness, that looks great.
Yeah, how cool is it? The power of a jig, Griggsy.
Yeah. Do you know what? The only thing that's going to make it better?
Paint?
Paint.
Yes, that's what you're good at.
Correct.
I don't do painting.
I love painting. You're going to help me paint these doors, get the undercoat on?
Absolutely.
I'll go through and get all the ratted out bits, and you do the rest. So we were thinking, Bill, if there were some other jobs that you wanted to have done around the house, what would be on your wish list?
Look, there's a stack of things.
So it's a normal household.
It is a normal household.
Yeah, we've had so much fun so far, and you're such a lovely family. We might actually come back and help you with a few of those jobs on your list throughout the year, if you don't mind.
Oh, I'd be delighted. And so would my family, particularly Helen.
Helen mentioned that she would love some internal hanging in her laundry. And the easiest way to get that is with some dowel. We've chosen Tassie oak, so it matches in with the window reveal. And the easiest way to do it is just to get a batten, screw them on top of our dowel, and use some rope to hang it up.
No bad news can bring me down. Set me back, come back around. Living it up, living it loud. 10 feet tall, head in the clouds. Oh, now.
I've just pre-drilled all the holes for where the screws are going to go. Now I'm doing a 9mm hole on each end of the batten, and that's for the rope to go through. Once I've finished that, I'm just going to go over all the sharp edges with the sander to round it off.
I'm shining.
Now we're ready to put it all together, and the easiest way to do it is just to set up some stoppers. That way, it holds the dowel in place and stops it from rolling around.
We just live. You don't get that. We just love. You a big man. You scared as hell.
I told you it was easy, and here's the proof.
Okay. This is such a great idea, Ads. I love it.
And I guess the main thing is just making sure that you're a minimum of 950 off the bench.
Yeah, so you can hang your shirts and not have them actually dragging on the bench. But this is good. You can actually get some tunics up here for like a normal size lady.
Or for short people like me, I just go like this.
So Jessica, you were the first person that contacted us and you wanted to tell us about your parents' story. So explain why.
So my dad has been trying to do some DIY around the house that hasn't always been successful. So I thought maybe it would be a good idea to nominate them, particularly with my situation. Since my husband passed away, they've been so supportive of me and my son. Some way I can give back to them, kind of through you guys, I suppose.
Don't think I know you cry. You just keep it all inside.
So for some people being a child that grows up moving that much, they might decide, okay, Dad's done his bit for service, I'll stay well away from it. But not you. You decided to join the Navy?
Yeah, we're always proud growing up of our family that served. So I think it's really that pride of service. So between my dad, my husband, my grandfather, like it's always been there and it really drives you to do something that makes a difference.
didn't realise we put a bed in the laundry.
This bench is big enough, you actually could. You know, Ad, they say the kitchen is the heart of the home, but the laundry is your central nervous system, which is why you want it working perfectly.
Yes.
So check out these bad boys. This is massive, 10 kilogram capacity, really energy efficient, and it actually measures out your detergent for you. So it saves you time and it saves all the hassle of that. This 9 kilogram capacity, I don't know about you, but dryers in our household, the most annoying thing is actually taking the lint out every time you use it.
Well, if some people don't do it, yes.
Todd, my boys, it's like the bane of my life. With this machine, you only have to do about 8 to 10 times a year, which is unreal. And it has a sensor in it, so when you close a dryer, it actually stops, so it saves you money on your power bill as well.
That is so good, so good. Amazing. Well, I'm not going to lie, I need to go see a physio because they are pretty heavy.
The back's fine.
Oh, how nice do they look?
I knew you'd have a handle on the situation.
That's so cheesy. Grexy. Oh,
Looks gorgeous.
that's cool, isn't it? Really
Adorable.
If only gravity could pull you to me. If only I knew how to stick like glue to the one that makes my heart beat. When you're miles away, then my sun don't shine.
I mean, what a transformation.
It is just so much brighter. But what do you think, Grexy? Should we see what they think?
Let's get Bill and Helen.
Talk on the phone, and I'll be fine until we say goodbye.
Ola.
God.
Dear.
Gee, how about that?
That's different.
That is
It is so much
fantastic.
bigger.
I see her face.
And behind these cupboards, Helen, there's not only shelves, but there's also pull-out drawers, so plenty of storage.
Oh, great. There's just so much room. And I love I've got a little windowsill to put all those plants on.
Yeah.
I would never have thought of doing that in the laundry.
It's just
make a big
amazing.
difference.
It's a
So
great
thank
team
you.
effort. No worries.
Thank
Bill,
you
you helped
so
out
much.
as well, mate. You
Yeah.
helped out. He got on with the carcasses.
And the painting.
The carcasses, is there something I should be
Nah, he's hit the nail on the head though. We've got a fantastic team and we're going to see you guys again very soon. But enjoy this in the
very
meantime.
much.
Enjoy.
I tell you what, you're always welcome back. You know.
Thank you.
Is it her who's running?
Hands up whose exercise routine has been a little bit off track lately. You see what I did there? Maybe it's time to mix things up a little bit, and this could really rock your world.
Here we go.
This is really, really, really high.
Yeah, come on. So good. Use that left hand underneath. Yeah, nice.
Here she is, just like that. Drops out of nowhere. Hi, Elsa.
Hi, Sam. How are you?
I'm great. I'm a little nervous. These guys are absolutely awesome. But can anyone do this? Can beginners do
Yeah,
it?
of course. We've got a few different grades in the gym. So you can have a look at the number tags down the bottom. 12's
Right.
kind of the easiest we've got. So
Okay.
you can start there and work your way up.
All right, so I've had my induction.
Are you ready to
Put it
go?
over here.
Time to clip in?
Enough procrastination, Sam. Up you go. And this one. So I'm on the blue ones.
On the blue one.
On the blue ones. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, nice, Sam. That's it. That's it. Stop using your
I feel
legs.
like I'm using my arms a lot.
You want to be really making sure you're pushing through your legs rather than pulling yourself up so that you can use
Hey,
that
that's
to
better.
move your
That's
body
better.
up.
That's better. More legs. More
Okay.
legs.
Okay. Yeah, maybe out to your right. Yeah, good.
Really is a good workout. Great for your grip strength, your core strength, upper body, lower body, getting my heart rate up. Oh, here we go. How am I going?
Good. Now you're about halfway.
Now halfway. Good.
I've had fun, but I think we can come down now.
Nice. Yeah, really good.
You had it all sewn up, but there's a thread you've been hanging on. No time to just.
If you're not so fond of heights, but you want to take the rock face on a lower level, well, then you have to check this out.
Turn in the wrong direction, but this time you gotta make the right connection. Just grab all your things right now. Say goodbye.
It's a hot new craze and it's called bouldering.
Yeah, come on, Maddie. Nice.
Hello up there, Maddie.
Hey.
Hey, Flo.
Hey, Sam. How you
So
going?
this is bouldering.
Yes.
Now, hallelujah, how you doing? How you
I was going to say, don't assume lower means easier because this looks seriously challenging.
Yep. There's grades going from beginner to really hard, so
Yep.
like monkey level probably.
Yep. So, Maddie, tell me, if you can talk and climb at the same time, where do you feel it the most?
I find you feel it all over your body. So definitely in your arms from the pulling and the power, but also through your legs from using lots of technique in your feet.
And you and Flo don't just climb, you actually design the courses, is that right?
Yes. So we set the climbs and test them before we open them up to the public.
And I've heard that rock climbing, bouldering are going to the Olympics.
Yeah. So there's going to be 3 categories.
Yep.
Bouldering, which is this, the lead climbing, which is what you went to this morning with the big rope.
Yep.
And then speed, which is a bit of a strange beast, but you basically race up the wall and try and get the fastest
As
one you
fast as
possibly
you can. Okay. Welcome back. Welcome back. And practicing safe landing. Well, it's probably time for me to give it a try.
Sure
Is there a
is.
nice, easy one that you can break me in on? Come on.
Try and balance and not pull.
Balance and not pull.
Work your feet.
That's it. And then stand up a little more.
Keep working your feet. Nice.
And there's a really nice handhold on that red one on the other side.
I'm cheating.
That's definitely not red.
The other red. The other red.
Yeah.
Now do it again.
Now I come back. And soft landing. Okay, you see that?
Nice.
Now we're going to try a tougher blue one.
Tougher blue,
Tougher blue,
yeah.
sure.
Okay, hold on. I can do that better.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
That's it. Keep on right foot up. Nice.
Nice. Come on.
I think I'm away here, girls. I think I found my new thing.
We'll see you later. Keep practicing.
Thanks,
See you guys. Thanks for your help.
See ya.
Lots of practice needed.
I've come to Canberra to meet a very interesting Aussie. Over her career, Janine Faber has photographed our troops in some of the world's most dangerous war zones. But these days, she lives life a lot closer to home, and the recruits she photographs are of a very different breed.
Good girl, well done.
Hi, Janine.
Hi, Dr.
Keep going.
Have a seat.
Don't interrupt you. Come on.
Hey, look at me. Good girl. Over here. Yes, good girl. This is Pippa. She's a very well-trained dog.
What's the most important aspect when you're photographing a dog?
Treats. Wait. Yes, good girl. It's all about making sure I can get what I need. Good girl.
A lot of people look at this going on, sit, drop, stay, come, all that sort of thing. These are very basic commands that everyone should be able to teach their dog to do.
The basics are essential to really get good, strong photos if they can at least stay. Good girl. The other trick is to make sure you're down at eye level. So I do a lot of my work on the floor. It's much more engaging with that animal. You want to see their eyes and their expression. The other thing I like to do is keep them on a plain background because it's all about the dog and not about the background. So if you're photographing at home, I would choose something fairly neutral. If it's too busy, you can take away from the dog. After I photograph, I then have to go into the edit suite. I do a lot of detail editing. I might clean up the eyes and make them look a little bit brighter, improve the colours.
You enhance those photos,
Make it
right?
look beautiful,
You make
yeah.
them perfect, right?
Yes, that's right.
Today, here in Canberra, Janine runs her business from home. She still serves with the Australian Army Reserve with proud memories of her ADF career. So this is Janine in a very different situation.
Correct.
And I think Sergeant Janine, if I'm correct, is that right?
Yes, that's right. That's in Afghanistan. That's in just outside of Kabul.
That's an interesting shot.
Yes.
That's
so
a night shot.
That was taken over Iraq back in 2014. I was part of a mission to fly in to provide humanitarian aid for the displaced Yazidi people. My job was primarily to film the actual airdrop, and it was such an honour to be part of that. Afterwards, you know, adrenaline kicks in and you're a bit frightened, but at the time, all you can think of is you've got to make sure you get the shot.
So this is obviously Anzac Day somewhere. Whereabouts was that?
That's the very last Anzac Day in Tarankot, Afghanistan, and I was really pleased to be part of that service.
And we've got a dog. We've got a dog, a very famous dog.
Yes, this is Sabi.
The Sabi was actually a bomb detection dog.
That's right. Sabi went missing in Afghanistan. Same firefight that Trooper Mark Donaldson eventually received his VC award for.
Went missing for how long?
I think about 14 months.
Yeah, and you took the first pictures.
And this was actually my very first official Army photographer job.
Really?
Was to photograph Sabi.
A dog?
Yeah, and I was so chuffed. It was great.
And did that give you a lead into doing dog portraits?
Look, I've always loved dogs, and this was just a natural fit for me. And the boss knew I loved dogs and knew I'd get the shots. She's pretty special.
Yeah.
This is where I have all my dog gallery photos.
Wow. So many different expressions. I mean, that just jumps straight out at you because the eyes of the dog, you know, right at the camera, and it's sharp, it's razor sharp.
That's where I like to throw the treats for the dogs to catch them.
That's the most amazing shot.
Yeah, you got to be quick. He left a lot of dribble around the house. That was.
Oh, I bet he did. How'd you clean that up?
That was.
And a mop and a bucket. Gorgeous dog, aren't they?
Yeah. A lot of personality.
Where are you going to the car?
I'm good with other people's dogs, but when it comes to my own, it's not.
Isn't that a peculiar situation?
Funny that.
It's something I encounter all the time. And in fact, that's the real reason I'm here, isn't it?
That's right. Yes, Dr. Harry.
It's one thing getting other people's pets to behave, but your own dog? So, who is this?
So this is my husband Neil and our...
I'm glad you identified it. This is Neil and this is the dog. Okay.
And this is Kobe.
We got that right to start off with, mate.
We did.
Okay. So this is would be a patient of mine, is that correct?
I believe so. He's a puppy.
Well, I'm glad you said that.
Excitable, yes.
How old?
He's 9 months old.
Mm-hmm. And the breed?
He's a Bordoodle, a Border Collie cross with a poodle. We wanted a puppy because we were conscious of bringing him into this environment with a lot of dogs coming into the studio. I needed a dog that was brought up in this environment, that it was normal to have dozens of dogs every week coming through.
So, have we got a visitor that we can call on?
We do have. We've got Bridget's dog Dare comes to visit.
Dare?
Dare. I dare you.
Dare?
Yes. Come on in,
what is
Bridget.
it? A 75-kilo rottie or something?
No, she's...
Oh, God, love it. It's a schnauzer.
a little mini schnauzer. So let them off the lead. So, and they just love each other. And don't worry about it, that's very normal. But they just go crazy.
When she comes here, it is pure excitement. She knows the streets, so when we even drive up, she is so excited, like from the go.
Isn't it nice to see two dogs having a game together? Which is exactly what they're doing. The playtime is super cute, but far from ideal when Janine is trying to work.
And that's the issue we're having, because he's becoming a distraction during a shoot.
All too much going on. That's the problem.
I think he's just being a puppy and he just wants to be part of the action. This is where the party's at.
What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. But he seems to be getting a little bit crazier with the older he gets.
See, guys, I really see this as being a fairly normal sort of situation, the way most dogs would react. Because you've got a dog who really is part of your pack, but you keep bringing strangers in all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Or coming into what is your environment, something that they want to protect. Let's have a little bit of a tour de force around the place.
Sure.
See what we can come up with.
Yeah.
Eh? So, without being too descriptive, this is the boudoir. This is where he sleeps at night time.
Yes, that's right.
Where do you put Kobe when you're doing a photographic session?
In here, but then he hears them arrive and he gets so excited and worked up, scratching at the door crazily, trying to get out and wanting to play. And what we're starting to do now over the last few weeks, since he's become a little bit more vocal while we have a session, is Neil has to stay in here to keep him quiet and entertain him.
So this dog isn't bad at entertaining himself.
Yeah, he's looking for... There you go.
See, I think you've got here a pretty smart dog.
Oh, yeah.
But he's also very good at working things out, okay?
And wrapping me around his paw.
I think at the moment, yes. And so I think it's, in the future, going to be difficult for you if he becomes one of those dogs which is very home protective, and Border Collies can be a bit that way, right?
Yeah.
Very home protective, then it's going to be very hard for you to continue your business with him on the same premises.
Even though he's friendly.
Even though he's friendly.
Yeah.
Right? He's a pup. I asked you, did you give orders or take orders in the military? And I'm suspecting at the moment that this is your Sergeant Major in the form of a dog, right? Pretty close to the mark?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you said to me that the backyard was only small.
Yes.
And I would say to you that sometimes the best things come in small packages. The doggy door. How fantastic is that? Would you like to take this dog off the load?
Where's Sonny?
Who's next door? Who is next door?
Sonny.
This is the answer to your problem, in a practical sense. So when you're working inside, right, Kobe is next door with his best mate, the Groodle. When you're not working, the Groodle comes in here.
And has a play.
So we have a dog share situation. Can I contribute any more to this whole situation? Yes, I can. In this pocket, that's an adaptable collar. You cut it to fit. And in the other pocket, I've got one of these. So this is a diffuser. This goes in the bedroom. This releases an endorphin, the same as that. It's exactly the same product. It's a calming agent. When you plug it in, it warms it up and diffuses. You'll find nothing, but your dog will. And we've got a door. Kobe, come on.
Good boy.
You got yourself a real good dog.
Thank you, Dr.
I love
Harry.
him. I'm fascinated by your photography. It's great stuff. I've learned a few tricks. Right. Thank you for sharing your career, and thank you for sharing your dog. Utilise that in your neighbour as much as possible and pray they never move. Oh, he loves that.
Thank you, Dr. Harry.